Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is your boy, none other. We have Blue to the Boo today. This one is really fun. So let's see here. Go with the peacock urn. I don't think I played as the white and purple, so welcome back everybody. I'm doing very well. I hope you are too. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Uh, it's been quite a while since I last recorded any videos. Since then, my life has taken a very unexpected turn. Um, I kind of have a girl now, and that's really cool. Uh, Very happy. It's storming, by the way. If you hear the booming, uh, it is thundering outside. I ain't scared. Bring it on, I say. Give me your best shot. But work is going better. Life in general is going better. Video games are still being fun. I've And by the way, thank you for 300 subscribers again. I got to 300 subscribers, and as I figured would happen, somebody unsubscribed. I don't know if they did it to deny me the pleasure, uh, or it just worked out that way. But uh, I guess with that being said, ooh, I bet the luck drop would actually have been a really good item to carry on this one too. Um, so I get more attack buffs, defense buffs, and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I guess we'll start with the work news a little bit. So, uh, quick recap for those that don't know. I assume Blue Boo might bring in a new viewer or two. What I do for a living for my job is I am the manager of a meat department for a grocery store. So, couple almost a couple months ago now, my assistant got promoted to being the meat manager somewhere else. And the guy that was supposed to, uh, oh, come on, unlucky, supposed to replace him has a ton of medical issues. This guy, he's in a bad car wreck, which severely damaged his leg and his foot. Um, it was so bad that uh, his wound that was on his foot got infected, and the infection was left alone for so long. I guess he either felt uh, he really wanted, or felt he had to keep working, and he didn't really get the attention uh, the wound needed, and the infection spread to the bone. And at that point, he was pretty much in agony every day. I've met him one time uh, when it was like a meeting of uh, managers, and I noticed at the time that he had a very pronounced limp, but I mean, a lot of people do, don't really think much of it. Uh, but he's been out on medical leave for quite a while now. My assistant was just never replaced. But there was a guy who used to be, who worked for the company for a really long time, former meat manager, former assistant meat manager. He's uh, worked all over the East Coast. He uh, eventually went elsewhere for more money, but is in a position now where he would rather work at the store that we're working at, which is a lot closer to his house. Uh, all of his children are grown, but he adopted his uh, grandchildren when his daughter passed away, and so he takes care of them, and he loves his family, wants to spend more time with his family. Working for the other company, he was having to drive, to the nearest really big city, deal with, and the grocery store. It was, I won't say which one it is, but just to give you an idea, think of like a grocery store for rich people that is intentionally built on the rich side of town that is really expensive. Really high quality stuff, but pretty expensive. That's the grocery store, that type of grocery store he was working at. And he didn't enjoy it. He didn't enjoy the people. Uh, most rich people are kind of stuck up, uh, especially those that were born into it. But anyway, uh, they made a deal with him to come back. My boss did, my supervisor, and my store manager did. But I guess with that being said, uh, having him back has been absolutely incredible. I met him one time when I first started several years ago, and when I was hired, I was nothing but a cleanup boy. I mean, I came in, I ground hamburger, and I cleaned the department, and basically I did, errands, whatever. I am gonna say, by the way, so we've come so far. Chaho Dune's beat my ass at this juncture. Need to get a health drop here. Uh, but it's been absolutely humbling. I guess to. I'm sorry. I was telling the story about how I met him. I wanted to tell this story first. So the meat manager, he was an assistant at the store I was working at now. And I had just been working for the company for a few weeks, and my boss gets a call. Said, hey, this other store, they're really short on help. The manager, he's been working 6, 7 days a week for a while now, opening and closing, just terrible shape. Needs some help. There's one guy that's out sick. There's another one on vacation this week. It's they're in a bind, and he really needs to get out at a good time today specifically because he has really important plans. So I went down there, and the manager was there, and the guy I'm talking about was there, and they were the only two that were working there. And they talked me into it. Hey, you get a little bit of extra money. The big thing was is they really need the help. They're desperate for help, and if it ain't you, then nobody will. You know. So uh, I was like, okay. So I went down there, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was like, if it's just the way my boss phrased it, he said, you won't have to do anything you've not already done. All they expect from you is to grind hamburger and clean the department up for them. Block the lunch meat case when you're done. That's it. Just go in and close it down. So I went, and like I said, they were there, and I talked to the guy that's working with me now for, I don't know, maybe a grand total of 10 minutes, and they both left. And that was the only interaction I ever had with him. Never talked to him again until he lives really close to the store, so he comes in there. He's been shopping for months, and I've talked to him a few times. But now that I'm working with him again, and uh, he just made the comment to me one day, and I can't remember exactly how he phrased it. He said, "We've come a long way from coming and helping us close it down." I thought, holy shit. I said, "Do you remember that?" He said, "Yeah, of course I do." It blew my mind. But I'll tell you this, and I encourage you, whatever you do for a living, regardless of whatever you do, regardless of how long you've been doing it, where you've done it, whatever, there is a very high likelihood that there's somebody out there that's still quite a bit better than you are at it. And when you see that, take an opportunity to sit under the learning tree and try, instead of being jealous or trying to convince yourself that you're better than what you are, take the opportunity to learn. And I'm not saying copy. There's some things, that he suggests, or, something, the way he's done it before, whatever, when he managed that store. And I appreciate that. And a lot of times I do incorporate what he suggests, but I still do my own version of it. I don't mean, you know, they're always right and you're always wrong, but there's so much to learn. And that's really true from my experience from life in general. Anything. Anything. There's people, whatever it is that you're doing, chances are there's somebody out there that can do it better. And when you find that person, recognize that and don't get an ego, but open up your heart and your mind, learn, and eventually the roles are going to reverse. There's going to be people that see you that might be good or have potential. They're going to look at you and say, hey, this guy knows what he's doing, and you can pay it forward. And whatever industry you're in, whatever you do, whether if it's, you know, uh, washing tables down, working in IT, uh, up and down, whatever it is.
Villains like you are responsible for the current chaos. Is talking all you are good for? If you seek power, then show your might.
True. Why is there two red hairs? I'm in danger. Anyway, it's been a humbling experience. I've worked with people that are really, really fucking good in meat department business, as far as the financials, how to run a department, uh, how to cut meat, how to deal with customers, just up and down, everything that there is to the business of our business, and they're really good. And for a while, I'll say it, I was the best at the store I work at now. I mean, you would hope that the person running it would be pretty good, but I am. I am. I don't say that with an ego or a big head or nothing. Uh, I like to think I probably wouldn't have gotten as far as I have if I wasn't pretty good at my job. But, wow. So he does say that in this game. I wonder when they got the, might have been Dynasty Warriors 5 where he started with the you keep sending them and I'll keep knocking them down. No! Dude, I seen the blue jar. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh, I hit circle. Come on, bro. That was rude. Unnecessary. Oh, I was talking about the 300 subscriber thing. I completely forgot to say this. Somebody did unsubscribe, but in the time since that happened, I've gotten two more. Last I checked, I was sitting at 301. So thank you everybody once again. I put it in the comments, or not the comment. What do they call that shit? The description of the last video. I said thank you for 300 subscribers, everybody. Somebody unsubscribed, but Hillshire Farm remembers, and you know it's really cool. I'm glad that people are digging the videos. My hope is that it's entertaining, yes, but I know what it is. I'm playing what Dynasty Warriors 4 is how many years old now? It's a 2003 game. It's 20 years. Um, it's this is hopefully it's nostalgic watching, just like it's nostalgic for me playing. Uh, bro, damn. I should have saved. It's all right. I'm in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. I apologize though. Got shit on a little bit. See, killing Liu Bei first gets me in trouble. Well, I don't know if I came out on the better side of that or not. Um,
Say your prayers. Guan Yu! No! Guan Yu! Brother! No!
Okay, killing anybody gets me in trouble unless I kill them all at one time. My God. I have defense times 2 on. God. I saved right as he was doing the attack. I was like, I've screwed myself. Probably would have if I didn't have the defense boost on. Zhang Fei hits pretty hard here. I wish she would stop blocking. Get destroyed.
Sorry, brothers. I messed.
Yes, you did.
What can we possibly do now? Retreat! All men, fall back!
That's not what he said, though. Wow. Wow. I wonder why it was so low. I guess I took too long? Probably. Okay, so we did Lu Bu, done Zhao Yun. I guess next up will be Zhang Fei. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, bye bye for now.